A bit late, sorry.
Bit late, sorry about this. Right, good afternoon. It is Prize Draw Sunday as usual. Well, Prize Draw Sunday evening. Today we went to Southampton Harley Davidson for a rather amazing car and bike show, didn't we?
We did.
There was a cool kicking rockabilly band there, and shouting at your mates for the entire day means no voice left. So do excuse today. What we've done today, Penny said to me on the way home, she said, well look, it's only a prize draw video we've got to do. They're the easiest ones we do. I said, right, you do it then. So she's going to take me up on the challenge. So today, folks, Penny Pitstop is going to do the prize draw on you. She is going to demonstrate the tools. She's going to tell you about what we've got, how much it costs, where it's from, and see if you can answer a question, which she has also devised, which I think is quite good. Something she took the mickey about a long time ago. You're going to enjoy this one. But before we do, we have some backup information on the toolkits. On the toolkits, now Delboy's Garage Evolution Toolkit, we christened it that last week. That's not its official name. Well, not yet anyway, we've got to get permission for that yet. But you know what we're doing? We're running a basic project to start a toolkit, a Delboy's Garage toolkit, our own endorsed toolkit, one that is a list of contents we truly believe you need. Now, you know what it's like, you see these combination toolkits for sale, and they're a bit rubbish, really, some of them, aren't they? And they're really cheap. And the nicer ones you can buy, like the big kits you can buy from Sealy themselves, they are really expensive and they often have things you don't need. And if it is your first toolkit, you really want to buy only what you need, don't you?
You do.
You need it to be accurate, you need it to be effective, cost effective, and effective in use. So what we did, we had three things in front of us to work out. We've moved on two major things this week, haven't we? We had three things in front of us. We had to start with the price. And then with that price, we had to include a quantity of tools that did everything, but at a quality of tools that was effective and you didn't have to replace. First thing when we put this to Sealy and said to them, this is what we're after doing, they said, well, the great thing is, quality of tools, we can cover that. They said, because they do a lifetime guarantee. So all the Sealy stuff comes with a lifetime guarantee. And I kind of like that, because when I was on the tools as a professional mechanic in London buses as a diesel fitter, the Snap-on guy was the only guy that gave you that. So if I broke a tool, I took it to the Snap-on van, he just replaced it, and that was what it's about. You get that now with the Sealy tool. So this kit that you would buy, if you want to buy one, it will have a lifetime guarantee on all the tools inside it, no matter what they are. I really like that, including the toolbox itself. So we said, now we've covered that, what about the quantity? So they told us there's 5 different ranges of tools, from the budget, entry-level stuff, right up to the Silverline premium stuff. And in that sense, they said you can pick and choose, pick and mix from all the different ranges and make the kit you want. So there you go, they said, here's a catalogue, bugger off, and make a list that you want and then tell us what you fancy. So it's really all been down to me, isn't it?
We've been doing our homework.
We did, yeah, homework like you wouldn't believe. 10 days or so it's taken, going through the list, one by another. So taking a starter kit, I deleted 5 or 6 things you just don't need that were doubled up. So I got rid of those, cleared the basics down to a skeleton kit, and it was quite good. It's quite a nice kit there. It starts with a 9-drawer box, which is quite nice because I think you need lots of different drawers to separate your tools into the groups, spanners, screwdrivers, little bits and pieces, and also the big stuff in the bigger drawers. And I like a top chest, don't you? Leave it. I didn't even say anything.
I didn't say anything.
What? Honestly, you can't get the staff. Right, so there we are. We've got a 9-drawer top chest, which I think is a usable piece of kit, and it is the same Sealy lifetime guarantee. And the tools, we were going to split the kit to try and make this cheaper, but we thought no, we've actually managed, with a lot of juggling, we've managed to comprise a list of tools that we think you can have all of it. It's going to be really comprehensive. It's got some of the stuff that just no other combination kit includes. One of them I found was a torque wrench. You never see a torque wrench in a combination toolkit because they just don't put them in. So I had, it's nearly a day just to do the torque wrenches. There's like 9 of them they have, and I had to go through them all. It has to have a wide enough range. So it's, I think the one we've got is from 7 Newton meters up to 112. I mean, that's a really wide range for a torque wrench. That's quite, normally it's a lot narrower than that, and it has to be 3/8 drive because it's going to drive the sockets. And there we are, the socket set. We've got metric and imperial in the socket set. We've got metric and imperial spanners or wrenches. The reason for that is because obviously if you've got a Harley Davidson, you now have metric and imperial fasteners. So that's important. There's Allen keys, there's all the sorts of stuff you're going to need that isn't in a normal kit. So that's all comprehensive. We've given them the list and said, there you go. That list, if you look at the retail prices, comes way over budget. But we said, that's the list we want. Now, can you do all that in a rounded package for 200 quid? Now, when they stopped laughing, And they all got up off the floor. They said, look, we might struggle a bit with that, but they're going to do their very best. So they've gone off to sharpen their pencil and they said it might be 10% more. They really are. They're working hard on this. The one guy that we're dealing with said it's been a lot of work. He's had to take things out, put different quality ones in, change this for that. There was a set of 3 hammers, which we don't need. So we've got one really cool 12-ounce hammer included, which is a really nice one. So that sort of thing, you know, we're trying to make it a quality toolkit that you're going to be proud of and happy to use, but also will last you for years to come. Same as a toolbox. Some people said about the toolbox, you don't need a chest, a tool chest with drawers, you just want to your cantilever things. Yeah, that's right. I agree in some ways as a starter kit, but then when you outgrow that cantilever toolbox, you're going to throw it away. You're going to have to buy a drawer box, so why not have the drawer box now? We're trying to make this an evolution kit, something that you'll grow into. And now we've managed to make it so that it includes all the things we wanted, including some free gifts, which we quite like.
Yeah.
We've got some free gifts, some funky stuff. We'll come to you with that later on. But we think the only accessory that you'll upgrade and buy is a roll cabinet. A roll cabinet to go underneath the chest to make it a stack. Now you may not want that, you don't have to have it. That's why we've made it optional. There's going to be one part number for the whole toolkit and a second accessory part number for the roll cabinet to go underneath. And I haven't got a down on the price on that yet because again they're trying to do all that within a budget. So that's where we are with that. We're waiting to hear back from them. Once they can confirm a figure that we're happy with and we can tell them we want all those tools ready, and we're going to go up to their rather amazing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory showroom, aren't we? We're going to meet Phil Joseph again, our buddy that we met last time, the chap that helped me sort out the lift, and we're going to go around that showroom one by one, pick those tools off the shelf. I'm going to get them out the packet. I'm going to have a look at them in my hand. I'm going to show them to you on camera. Penny can take camera, right?
I will.
And we're going to look around. I want to see that these tools are the kind of tools I want to use. I don't want stuff that feels clunky, doesn't feel right. I want to personally endorse this kit because it's a kit I would buy. And I'm honestly telling you, hand on heart, I'm not going to sign this off until I'm happy with it. And that's important because when I put my name on it, our name on it, I want it to be right. And when it turns up, when you invest your hard-earned money in this, it's going to be over 200 quid, I imagine, just a little bit. I want you to be really proud of it when it comes.
However, don't you think it will give people a sense of pride when they're working in their workshop, garage or shed?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I
think so.
Personally, I believe that using nice tools to a standard that you can always rely on, that every time you pick them up, they work. I like that. It makes you feel proud of what you do. So I think there's a lot in that. But without labouring on that, there was one other breakthrough, wasn't there?
Yes.
Distribution.
Yes.
Wiha, the people who do the bike parts, they are going to get behind this and do the distribution. They have a worldwide distribution network. They have franchise dealers in Europe, Asia, and in Australia. And that means that initially we're going to distribute this, or Celia are going to distribute this only through Wiha, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's going to be exclusively through Wiha only, and that's going to stop any price cutting, which will make it confusing and difficult and unfair. So that keeps it fair and it keeps it straight down the line. In the future, we'll just roll with it and see how it goes. They've asked us to just make the tools, get the toolkit together, and they're going to do the rest. So other people are doing all the work on this, professional people, people who know really what they're doing, don't they? There's probably 18, 20 people working on this right now, so it's an amazing project. We're stunningly proud of it, we truly are, and we will bring you an update as soon as we know the next thing. So in next week's draw, when we draw the winner for Penny's prize draw, she's going to do it in a minute, we'll give you an update where we are with it in a week's time. A week's a long time in business, isn't it? A lot will happen between now and next Sunday, so very excited. Thank you for all your support and amazing messages on it. All your messages last week on the idea of this were stunning, and that alone has buoyed us up.
But that also pushed the whole project forward.
It did, it did. It really gave us a green light, so thank you for that. It really means a lot. Without you, we are nothing, so thank you ever so much. Anyway, your turn. Prize draw, off you go. First night nerves, here we go. Break a leg.
Right, yeah, break a leg.
Right, what you got for us?
I have got some really cool pocket star Wiha tools.
There we go.
That's how it comes.
Like a little Swiss Army knife.
It does, and look at this.
Cool, very nice.
And
Allen keys.
so you've 4 Allen keys.
Okay.
On the other end, you've got 3 Torx,
Torx bits, useful.
flathead screwdriver, and a Phillips screwdriver.
Cool.
So you literally go like this with them.
All the way around.
All the way around. And there you've got your tool.
Cool, simple as
Fold
that.
down in.
I'll tell you why that's useful, because when you look at motorcycles with a fairing, if you look at any of the fairing bolts that secure the side panels or something onto your bike, or even the seats on an R1, Yamaha R1, the seat connects with an Allen key, doesn't it? So having something like that, like a little Swiss Army knife, you can pull that Allen key out and you can undo the seat or undo your fairing and get to things. I quite like that. Because this is the kind of tool, I reckon, that goes under the seat of your bike. It's the sort of thing you carry with you. You stick it in your bag or you stick it in your pannier or whatever you've got.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So pretty cool.
Excellent.
I actually have 3 of these to give away. They're worth £25 each.
It's pretty cool.
That's really generous.
Here we are.
But you need a question.
That's it, you do.
And the question is, what was the name of the brown seat that we fitted to the Triumph Scrambler?
Yeah. Yeah,
There was a brand name to that seat.
It was.
What was it?
There you go. You can give them a clue on that as well.
I can give you a clue.
Go on.
It could be a yeast extract.
You can say the name. I think you're allowed. This isn't the BBC. You are allowed to say the name. I know what you mean. That's
But it's
the
in
name.
the Triumph. It's in the Triumph playlist.
Yep.
And it might be something to do with breakfast. There's your
Brilliant.
clue.
I love it. That's the name of the video, isn't it? Yeah, cool. So you got to look for
If
something.
you look through the playlist, you'll see it straight away.
There we go.
Absolutely straight
That's
away.
a good question. I like that.
Yep.
I like to think then. Yeah.
So what I need is the answer to the question in the title of your email.
Yep.
In your email, I need to know where you are and who you are, so that I can read it out when you win.
Yep. To this
And I
address.
need it sent to delboysgarage@yahoo.com.
Yes, I was a monkey last week and I did say .co.uk because it had been a long day.
Yeah.
But it is delboysgarage@yahoo.com. We have set that up specifically for these prize draws to make life a bit easier, so please use that and put your answer in the title.
Please.
I like that question, I like that. That's awesome. I would never have thought of that. Cool.
3 prizes up for grabs.
Yep.
Get your answers in
Excellent. So 3 winners next week. I
by
like that.
Friday
Friday.
next week. So it's Sunday today. I must have them in by this coming Friday.
Excellent.
Then I'll close off and I'll draw the winners on Sunday.
Sunday from the big gold box. Excellent. I like that. Thank you for that.
That's it. Good
Thank you.
luck.
Well done, you. I thought that was rather good, didn't you? Should we give it a round of applause? Well done, Penny Pit Stop. First one. You can do it in future, I think. I think you should do it every week.
I don't
Fantastic.
know. Might need to polish a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, there we go. Anything else?
That's
You
it.
done?
Thank you.
There we are. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, ride safe, and we'll see you in the week for some more fun and games on Project.